Okay, so thank you, Mike, for joining us in Underdog.con. Really appreciate you taking your time, effort, and also expenses and everything else to join us. What's your story? And tell me who you are.
Mau beli Asos tak? Asos Mercedes.
You tengok sekarang marketing kena buat macam ni. I pun mau cuba. Jom kita rekod. Hanya 159 tak mahal. Saya My name is Mike and I'm the founder of PTT Outdoor. We are well known for bootstrapping our company from 8,000 ringgit in starting capital all the way to a 7-figure business. We create and design outdoor equipment. So a lot of outdoor equipment that you see in the market currently is from Europe and America, and it's not suitable for the tropical climate. You know, like their sleeping bag will be too hot, their tents will be too hot. So what we want to do is to create a brand that comes out from Malaysia that serves the tropical weather countries.
How do you come out with that idea? Bring me back to the beginning, like.
All the way back to the beginning, back in university, I was a student of biology, surprisingly. We used to go to the field a lot. We need a lot of camping equipments, you know. Number one, they're super expensive. Number two is they are super hot. Most of the time I rented tents because it's so expensive, it's not affordable. So I thought to myself, you know what, I will try to import something from China like everyone do and start selling them. From then, a business started. I also find that, people have the same problem like me. I started selling to those same people as well. We do group buys. After a while, we noticed that the China products is not good enough because there was this one customer and he gave me a call. He said his tent collapsed on him. It was very sad for me because something that we sold as PTT Outdoor, right, was not serving what we wanted to do, which is to bring the customers outdoor. It gave us a bad experience, and then of course we went to the supplier and we told him, hey, you know what, you got to be responsible for this. Are you going to compensate and all? Nothing, right? Not even one single reply. Is like, screw you, it's your own problem, right? So from then on, we know that reselling is not the way. We wanted to improve the camping equipments that we have in our hand, be it the fabric, be it the sturdiness, be it how much wind you can tahan. We started being very obsessed with that, and that's how the story of Tahan was born, right? Because we were testing. So we are like, okay, let's brand it Tahan, which is what our journey is now about, building a brand that we believe from Malaysia can go throughout the whole world. Sekarang baru Mike faham kenapa orang suka benda ni. Dia boleh tahan 150 kg. Kain dia tebal, duduk memang selesa. Tepi ada poket. Belakang ada poket. Tapi memang padu, boleh tahan 150 kg. Satu lagi, ringan, senang nak bawa. Macam ni baru healing, guys.
Camping, you have a lot of products, right? Tents, you got walking sticks, all the equipments, right? But which major product did you start off with when you first started the time?
Yeah, because a lot of people cannot sleep well during camping. When sure they're very gung-ho go camping, right? Then when night come, you sleep on the floor, you start rolling, you roll until tomorrow 5 a.m. and then you fall asleep for a while, right? We wanted to solve that problem. So the first thing that we came out with a super thick inflatable pack with a built-in pillow, with a built-in pump, so it makes it easy for customers to, once they sampai, they can just use their leg to step and then the inflatable pack will come out. You have your built-in pillow, you don't need to bring your pillow. That also is a progression really. But the first item is the inflatable pack.
Have you done like products you design, you brought in, and then nobody buys it?
We have more bad ideas than good ideas.
Betul ke ni fan yang paling padu kat PTT Outdoor? On max punya speed dia boleh tahan up to 12 jam. 2 blade, satu kat belakang, satu kat bahagian depan. Dia ada lampu putih, lampu kuning dan lampu warm light.
Usually what we do to start with, we won't bring like 1,000 or 2,000. I would prefer slow but consistent growth. So let's say I bring in 100 and it works, and I'll bring in 300, right? I 3 times it and then I progress from there. Of course, it takes a longer time. If the fella don't like it, then most to most you need to just clear it off at 100. Just a funnel for female to pee when they are standing one, right? In the outdoor, very hard. You want to take off your pants. And it sounds like a really good idea for a product, and the video demonstration using the 3D art and all that sounds very good. But then when the product came and then we realized that, okay, the funnel is too small. When they start peeing, it starts filling up and then it starts spilling at the side. And then we had female customers complaining to us left and right? And it's very difficult for the female to describe what happened, and it's very difficult for me to understand what happened, right? So that's one of the failed products. I think we had some lights who are not working so well also. The China supplier will always say this can last 10 hours. The last 1 hour finish already, then you're dead. right? And then all you have to do is just be honest with customer and say we are selling this cheap because it's not 10 hours. Don't believe the sticker that they put there is 1 hour only. I think a lot of people will be able to relate to that. You have to take the losses, you have to swallow the bitter pill, and you just have to sell it off, get back your cash, and move on.
What we say is like the percentage of success products and failed products.
Have a gauge or feel most of the products that we have are products that sell because we spend more time listening to the customer and doing R&D.
Ramai tanya berapa berat sleeping bag kita lepas kita simpan. Jom kita timbang. Ngam-ngam 1 kg saja. So tak adalah berat kan guys?
I think listening is a big part of like business and marketing as well. I know a lot of marketers, right, they do things just to sell, but they don't care if like this is good for the customer, right? But can you describe to me, right, how do you do that? How do you listen to your customers?
So we have a huge email database. Every now and then I will send them out an email asking them to survey lah. That one is the most common one. Okay. Number 2 is I will read the reviews from the customer. If you manage to build a base of customers who will be very critical and be very honest about your product, that's amazing. We send out our new products to a certain batch of customers as well, particularly our top customers, and we just give it to them for free, like, hey, this is for you. Do give me your most brutal feedback, right? Another way is Facebook community. We have a Facebook community of about 30,000 people. Sometimes we will post there also and ask like, what are you guys looking for? That's all part of listening, a lot of social listening.
In your opinion, in your experience, do emails still work today?
It doesn't work. You expect to blast the email to 20,000 people and you expect sales immediately. I think email still works. You nurture people. For us, what works is we nurture and then we follow up after sales service, upsell, cross-sell, and also free gift, points and all that. There's different business, different methods, but there's still so many to do in email. But what I think a lot of people get wrong is, hey, why is no one clicking on my 3 promo email, right? Like on 3 they're getting 50 different email from 50 different companies, right? So it's not personal at all. I would say email works tremendously well. Another thing that works for us actually, WhatsApp, and we have automations set up for WhatsApp as well. Like after you buy, then we will check in on you with WhatsApp, and we generally want to check in. We don't want to upsell you anything. 3 days later, we'll be like, just making sure your item has arrived and everything is okay. If it's not okay, let me know. I'll check it for you. Then usually they'll reply like, okay, cantik, no problem. Then we're like, okay, cantik, here's a coupon code.
I've worked with companies before, right, where they have WhatsApp communications also. I agree, because everyone is using WhatsApp, so WhatsApp is something that people want to use and it works, right? But this particular company I work with, right, they had a problem with WhatsApp because they were receiving so many leads they cannot handle, right? Do you have like dedicated people texting on WhatsApp, or do you have like a whole suite of like robots and AI doing it for you? Or?
So we have a customer service team who handles the WhatsApp, and we use a software called Pancake. Basically, your WhatsApp is all under one dashboard, so anyone can go access it. They also integrate your Instagram, your Messenger, and if I'm not mistaken, your TikTok as well. And I like it because even comments come in. So, like in Facebook, you have different comments for your different ads, right?
Yeah.
Even that goes straight into Pancake one. So it makes it easy because it's one single dashboard. I mean, I care about the people a lot, so I don't want them to work 24 hours. So different people at different shifts can log in and just jaga. On weekends, someone else can come in and take care of the WhatsApp. So our WhatsApp is taken care of from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Guys, dah sampai sudah, barang baru sudah restock. Ini dia outdoor fan yang terpadu.
Okay, you mentioned earlier that you did group buys, right? And I'm sure that was very manual. I'm just guessing right now, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. You build a site because you see, it's time to scale, it's time to automate things.
I don't think you're wrong. That's correct. Because I realized that I cannot reply in time anymore. Like everyone is WhatsApping, right? Then I started building the website. I didn't know how to. I learned how to build a website and then started uploading products, put in the payment gateway, and then jalan. Then progression-wise, that's when you learn social media ads, Facebook ads, your Google ads, and all that.
What do you say the percentage of customers who buy on their own without any support, and those that would PM, would send message?
It's about 30% customers who buy from WhatsApp and 70% buys from our website already.
A little bit of marketing, right? Right now, I know you started off by doing group buys, you approached like your friends, people around you, communities. Now, as you scale, right, what kind of marketing has worked for you?
Basically, what works for us is Facebook. Live selling, social commerce, I call it, is something that we have been exploring for the past 4 years. And it has worked for us both in generating revenue and in building trust with customers.
Can you elaborate more on that? Like,
You see a lot of people who are selling in TikTok, those people who are selling in Facebook. Those are something that we do as well, and it works. So you want to go on there and you want to peddle your craft. You want to show it's more easily for customers to trust you after they have seen your product, especially for our kind of product, right? That's what we sell. We sell using TikTok, we sell using Facebook, we sell using Shopee Live. It's a lot about showing the customers how this product will serve you. Live selling has been something that works for us, and also I want to share this with the audience of Underdog.con. It's a very underrated thing that people are not exploring, if you ask me. You can even learn Facebook ads in YouTube nowadays, but the fact that live commerce selling is so huge in other countries like China, for example, shows that there are a lot of untapped opportunities there.
you have a schedule for this live selling to go on? Like how often do you do it?
So per session, it should be at least 2 hours.
2 hours. So you sell 2 hours.
At least 2 hours, if possible, 2 to 3 sessions per day, but that's not what we do. As we try to scale, that's where we aim to go. There are brands out there who do live. You won't even freaking believe it, for 24 hours a day. Sorry, they have 6 people on standby doing live, 2 hours each with a 1 hour gap in between.
So what is the biggest challenges when you do a live selling session? Is it the content? Is it the entertainment? Is it the scheduling or finding talents to do it?
Finding talents is definitely number one. Once you settle that, then it's talent motivation. Very difficult, because imagine talking to the camera for 2 hours, and it's very hard to keep yourself hype up. So if you talk about the challenge, it's not even the entertainment part, because you don't need to entertain them, you need to inform them. The rest is out of your control already. It's whether the customer like you or not, whether the customer, generally you have a script, you just follow the script on it.
For a business or a company who is just starting out, right? They don't have any numbers on their social media. So what can they do, and what did you do last time to build that numbers up?
For example, I use TikTok, for example. They have to start by creating content first, because if I'm not mistaken, they require a minimum of 1,000 followers before you can even start doing live. Start doing content, start finding content that can pop out. You know, the common like 5 things you didn't know about skincare, 5 things you didn't know about eye masks, 3 myths about eye masks, those kind of content, build them up. And you need to keep doing it anyway, because it's a content game, right? Just keep producing a lot of content, posting it out, and then once that 1,000 comes, you have a consistent schedule,
Okay.
And then through live also, you can ask people to follow you. If after you do live, you can take the live and cut it into shorts.
And which one is the best platform? TikTok, Instagram,
Shopee, actually.
Shopee.
But Shopee, because the people, when they are there already, their intention to buy is much higher than TikTok. If you think about it, TikTok is more like people passing by, they see your live, they join in, they watch, they might buy.
One last question for you to answer, right?
Yeah.
If you had to start all over again, right, today, what would you do differently?
Not to say it's too late, but I would start with a brand. Last time we used to resell other people's product, and it took almost half the lifetime of this business, actually. More than that. The first 5 years, we have been in the market for 7 years. The first 5 years, we started with reselling other people's product. Last 2 years only, we started building our own product. It was a game changer. So if I were to do it again, I would sit down, not even rush, and I would just plan out my own brand, my own product range yet before I even start, because the pen will collapse on Mr. Lim all over again.
Okay. Good one.
It took me 5 years to learn that, so I hope the people from Underdog.con won't have to go through the pain that I went through.
Thank you, Mike,
Yeah.
for sharing so much in this little chat.
Yeah,